Hi, thanks for coming back to my channel. My name is Kiara, and in today's video, I'm going to finally, oh my gosh, do my hair Q&A video while I twist my hair, because I need to do it anyway, so we'll just roll it all together. It makes me feel extra productive. I'm going to be using for leave-in, I'm going to be using this. This is the Shea Moisture Silicone-Free Miracle Styler Leave-In Treatment with Marshmallow Root. I like this because it's like pretty lightweight as a leave-in conditioner, and I feel like it absorbs in my hair fairly quickly. It's not a very thick leave-in, so, and since this is a twist out, I'm just putting it in for tonight, and then like I'm taking it out tomorrow. The next thing I'm using is to kind of like help make the twist out less frizzy and more like polished. This is the Shea Moisture Red Palm Oil and Cocoa Butter Curl Stretch Pudding with Flaxseed Oil. This stuff right here, if you find it in store, highly recommend, especially for like braid outs and twist outs, or even just if you're doing like cornrows to like put under your wig. Because girl, put this in, take down your braids, twist, whatever you did to your hair, magical. Your hair's gonna be shiny, it's gonna be soft, it's gonna be bouncy, it's gonna be beautiful. Every time I've used it, it works so well. We got my water bottle here to spray my hair with. I have 2 pin or clip thingamabobs because I am sectioning kind of small. And then the last thing I'm using, I forgot, I'm so sorry, is the Carol's Daughter Goddess Strength and Length System 7 Oil Blend. I've actually been using this a lot for like around the perimeter of my hair before I go to sleep, and it's been really nice as well. Keeps my edges moisturized. Oh my god. The wash day routine. My wash day routine currently is pretty similar to like what I kind of spoke about in my review video when talking about the Carol's Daughter Goddess Strength and Length System. I wash my hair every week. I know that may sound like a lot, but for my hair, I have very dry scalp. So washing my hair once every week is really good for my hair, in the sense where it doesn't get like too dirty or flaky or disgusting looking or anything like that, and keeps my hair fairly clean, detangled, and easier to manage for me. So I usually shampoo, and I do shampoo each time that I actually wash my hair. Also, sounds like a lot, but I've been on like a hair journey for a few years now, and I just find that that's what works for me, is shampoo more often, because I used to only shampoo like once a month, and that's not often enough for me. So now I shampoo every time I wash my hair, and I do 2 passes each time, which is 1 time I shampoo to kind of like loosen everything up, and then the second time to kind of like really cleanse everything out. So I shampoo my hair twice. Next I go in with conditioner. I start mostly at my ends of my hair, and then I work my way up, since I don't want to create a whole lot of product buildup when I'm washing my hair, you know, because I do it every week. I don't want to start the week with a bunch of product buildup. So I do that, and then after I get out of the shower, I will, depending upon like what I want to do, like if I'm gonna like braid up my hair or anything like that, I'll, you know, do that with products. And it depends upon all what I'm doing, because sometimes I have a lot of hair products for somebody with only 1 head of hair, so I just kind of use products as I see fit, and like all of them do different things for me and give me a different effect, so I just kind of go with whatever I feel like. The next question is my hair porosity level. So I just did that test of like where you take a strand of your hair and put it in a glass of water to find out what your hair porosity is, because I've heard of that, but like I never really paid too much attention to it, and I just did it, and my strands just sat on top of the water, which makes a lot of sense because it does take my hair a really long time for things to absorb in, which is why I think I deal so much so with product buildup, and why like washing my hair often is like very important. It's simply because like my hair just like sees it on the outside of the gate and being like, that's cute, you want to get in? No. What's the next question? How I do my buns. Someone asked me how I do my buns, and I actually filmed a whole entire clip of me doing the buns that I normally do in my hair. So let's cut to past me, because I think I did it like last week or something like that. So here she is showing you how to do the buns. the next question is, what do I normally use in my hair? Like, on an everyday basis, I normally just use like a leave-in conditioner, and then kind of just go from there. Like, I always try to use like I use some form of leave-in conditioner. On my laziest days, I use a leave-in as something to seal in said leave-in, whether that be a gel, a mousse, an oil, something of that nature, to kind of lock everything in. So that's what I normally will use. Kind of like with the products I'm using tonight for my twists is I'm using a leave-in, then I'm using something kind of like a styler, and then I'm using an oil to seal everything in. The styler that I'm using, because it's like a thicker one, I want to use like an oil to kind of just help bind everything together. Tips on twist outs. Well, I'm doing one, so I will go ahead and kind of walk you through like how I prefer to do mine. So that way, because I know twist outs and like braid outs and stuff can be really hard. It really just kind of depends upon your hair and like what works for your hair. I think it's all in the products that you use. Because like, I remember mine used to be trash. I've been natural for about like 5 or so years. I don't know. Because I cut like all of my hair off basically. And I've been growing my hair out since. And it's been a process, it's been a journey, and through the whole time of having, like, growing out my hair has liked different things, it's reacted to different things. Some stuff that it used to really like, it no longer likes at all, or it just doesn't really work for me the same way anymore. Some stuff I realized wasn't really good for my hair, but I thought it was, and it's just not. Kind of like, I'm really realizing that my old shampoo does not work for me. I thought it did, and it kind of did, I think, in the beginning of me using it, but I don't know, I just don't think it really does for my hair all what I want it to do. So when it comes to like twist outs and stuff, you just kind of have to experiment with like what kinds of products your hair likes to do, and I think just understanding how your hair is going to react to things. And just having a good process for it, you know, of like how you go about twisting up your hair. So as you saw, I did my leave-in conditioner. I mostly focus at the ends when it comes to like products, because again, I try to avoid product buildup as much as I can, because I tend to get it all the time, no matter what. I also think just not using a ton of products when you're twisting out your hair is very important, because that helps too, just keeping your sections small. I feel like when you go smaller on your sizings for your twists and your braids and stuff, it helps the twist out or braid out turn out better, because you're not worried about like this huge clump of hair, you know, kind of. What are you doing, Luna? You're not worried about this huge clump of hair basically being twisted and looking pretty and perfect or whatever. So let me get closer to show you all what I'm doing. So I'm twisting, but I'm also like smoothing the hair down and like twisting as tightly as, or not tightly as possible, but like tight. And then once I get close to the ends, I like kind of twist until I can't anymore, get it together, and then swirl it around my fingertip. And it's gonna do that, and it's not. And it's not going to come out. It may look like it will, but it's not. It's going to kind of like puff out as it dries, kind of like how this one did. But it's going to do its thing. Oh, she got late. Who is she? For me, my twist outs last me about like a week. If I want them to. If I don't want them to, they won't. But this one, I just want it to last me pretty much until wash day, because I don't want to have to like, I'm tired of wearing buns. Like, can we do something different? You know? And sometimes like I'll wear my hair in like a top knot for a couple of days, and then the next thing I do to switch it up is space buns. And then it's like, this is essentially the exact same thing. That's why my space buns look so good. I do them all the time. I'm tired of seeing myself bun a bun. You know what sounds like so exciting? 2 buns. I hate it. Another thing that people have asked me about is like my bedtime routine. I would love to be able to say that I actually pineapple and wear my bonnet every single night, but that is a whole entire lie. Bedtime routine is literally just like putting my hair up in a pineapple, putting my bonnet on, and then going to bed. I actually have multiple different sizes of bonnets. So we're back. I've finished this section, this front section of my twist. I'm essentially halfway done here. We started here. We're here. We're here. We're here. This is my normal size bonnet this is the normal one that I usually wear. This is the extra large bonnet. It's quite large. It's got an elastic band on it. I got it at a beauty supply store. I think it was like $1.99. Most of y'all that wear bonnets know they're like $1.99 depending upon like what beauty supply store you go to. I usually just have it twisted up like this. I wear this one whenever my hair is out. I wear this one a lot for when I wear this one a lot to bed simply because I have, like, think of this. This is half of my hair. Can you imagine like all of my hair? This is great for if my hair is blown out and it's in like a pineapple or even just a normal pineapple, since my hair looks like it has a lot of volume and is a lot. Like a smaller bonnet. This, I almost want to argue and say this is like the normal size bonnet, but it's this one. This is probably going to be the one that I'm going to wear tonight since my hair will be twisted up. It doesn't make sense for me to have that big bonnet. Also, when I wear my larger bonnet and my hair is twisted up, or if it's like braided back in like cornrows or something like that, that bonnet I find slides off my head and it does me like little to no good. Like my hair still touches the pillowcase and it still gets damaged. So I'll usually wear this one in those scenarios. This isn't really a bonnet. This is more like a headscarf. I will wear this one, and this one twists around the back of your head. I used to wear this one a lot when I was like first going natural, and I would pineapple my hair, but my hair literally didn't have like that much volume, so it would just kind of be a little puff at the top, and I would use this one instead. I don't really like this one too much, and I feel like I probably should have just used this when I had shorter hair when I was first like growing out my hair, simply because this would like pretty much flatten all the back of the hair in my head, and I would wake up the next morning and it just looked flat. Okay, go-to protective style. I would say like a bun, but I feel like buns don't really count. So like my go-to protective style is wigs. I really enjoy wigs, but I have recently kind of taken a step back from them because I've also accepted that I'm terrible at laying wigs. I have no idea what I'm doing. Someone please come teach me. I've watched the YouTube videos. I've seen them. I've seen the techniques. I've seen how the girls be doing it. And I literally can't. Like, I'm just better at doing stuff to my own hair because I cannot seem to do the same thing. Like, they will lay a wig. I have the products. Like, I went and bought them. Like, it's not even like I am fully like noob level, like level 1, just started the game. No, I went and bought the products. I have the Got2b gel. I have the Got2b spray. I have scarves and stuff to like try to lay down baby hairs. I have the things, and yet, you know what doesn't work? Any of them. Anytime y'all will ever see me in a wig, it's usually gonna have bangs. So that way you can't see the fact that I cannot lay lace. It's also, I'm probably gonna wear a hat, or the top part of my forehead will just be cut out of the picture because I'm lost. And my hair type, I remember, not on the current page that I have on Instagram, but I used to have another page, which is still a thing, but like it's fully private and I don't post on there anymore. So hair type. My hair type is ever changing, honestly. When I first went natural, I feel like my hair was very much so just straight up 4A. And now that I've been natural for a while, I feel like my hair is very coarse, like near the roots. Like, as you can tell, it's very like coarse. It comes out coarse. Which also helps make it look really thick, even though it's not. But then my actual curl pattern in my hair, I would say is like a 3C, 4A. My hair color is also natural. Sometimes I have to explain that to people, is like, because I've literally never dyed, bleached anything to my hair. My hair is 100%, I guess you could say like virgin. I don't like that term. And when did you go natural? I went natural at 17, where I just kind of decided I was sick of having hair. So I was like, you know what sounds like fun? Let's cut it all off. And I remember saying it to my dad and being like, I'm gonna cut all my hair off. And he was like, you're not gonna do that. And I literally said bet and called up the barbershop, set up my appointment. I went to the barbershop, and this is so funny, the whole story of this, but I went to the barbershop. The name of it was literally G's Spot. Do with that what you will. At the time, before I went and cut all my hair off, I had about like, maybe like, not even collarbone, like it was about like hair length hair that was so thin. Was like permed, relaxed, had been flat ironed, had been hot combed so many times. It was basically dead. I went there and I said to the guy, I was like, I want to cut it all off. I might insert pictures here, like the actual haircut I got. I went in and he was like, what exactly are you looking for? And I'm like, just less hair. I want, you know? When I first got my hair cut off, I was like, I like this. And then it started growing out and I was like, the idea of going to the barber all the time to like go get this touched up is like not appealing. So I just kind of grew it out, and as it grew out, I just slowly cut off the pieces that were like heat damaged or left over from being relaxed or permed. Then eventually I was fully natural, and yeah, I've been natural since pretty much. I also don't want anyone to think that I went natural because I thought like I wanted to prove my dad wrong. That was not at all the whole intent. I kind of went natural because I was partially too lazy to continue going to the barber, and I also did not want to put up with constantly like heat styling my hair, and I had also not seen my natural hair since I was like a child, since I had been perming and relaxing my hair since I was like 8. Like that's a long time. I had no idea what my hair actually looked like. When I finally like started growing my hair out and saw what it was actually like, it was like, oh my gosh. You know, I fell in love with my own actual hair texture, and it was like, why did I ever like straighten and just heat damage and like fry my hair like that? Why did I do that when I've had this beautiful, luxurious, curly, just bouncy hair? Like, why did I do that, you know? And y'all gonna see me looking like that blue lady from that movie. What is the name of the movie? The Fifth Element. Oh, that big head that she had in the back, and like all these like weird tooth. That is a weird movie. Like, even though it looks silly, and you're gonna look kind of stupid. It's kind of ridiculous. It's a lie. Even though it's gonna look silly as hell, these things, this portable hooded blow dryer thing is such a lifesaver, especially when you like are doing something like this and you want to go to bed and you don't want to like lay down and you feel the products in your hair squish because they're wet. It's a lifesaver. I don't ever set this to like hot. Sometimes I'll set it to warm. I'm actually going to start out with warm at the moment since the products are still kind of wet. I'm going to set it to like low. This is the equivalent of like a bouncy house deflating at the end of a party. I had a great time. So that's me, twisting my hair, answering questions. Thanks for coming to hang out with me, and hopefully I made you laugh at some point, because I'm still giggling over what I look like with my travel-friendly hooded dryer. Thank you to anyone who asked me a question or anything about my hair as well, or just questions in general. I enjoy answering things because I'm pretty much an open book. If you ask me a question and I feel comfortable to answer it, I will answer it. If I don't feel comfortable, probably not gonna answer it. And if you enjoyed this video, you know what I keep forgetting to say? Is that please like and subscribe. So if you did enjoy this video, please do like it. And if you want to see more of me continuously on this channel, please do subscribe. I've actually started posting 2 times a week, Monday and Thursdays. And that's because I've been bored. We've been in the house, y'all. Y'all notice. We've been in the house. You know what your girl's been doing? Creating. Like a really cool series that I'm actually going to be starting that's like based on fashion and like with a little touch of makeup, but like mostly just fashion and like how I style things. So that's coming soon. Hope y'all are ready. So please do subscribe if you want to see that. If you want to see more just basic fashion content and things of that nature, do follow my Instagram because I post a lot of like fashion, outfit inspiration. I post makeup looks. I post my cats in my Instagram stories. So if you ever want to see those cutie patooties, that's in my Instagram stories. Go follow me over there. And if you want to see my Tumblr where I post outtakes, behind the scene photos of anything, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes it's my face, sometimes it's my clothes. But if you want to see any of those, feel free to follow me over my Tumblr. That will also be linked down below. If you ever want to shop my closet to see any of the things that I'm just selling because, I don't know, they just don't fit me, or I just don't find them and wearing them as often as I'd like to, and I would like to give them a new home, go shop my Depop. That will also be linked down below. What else? And if you want to see my aesthetic and food that I'm like eating, like more in a visual sense, my Pinterest is also linked down below. Hope to talk to you soon, and in the meantime, take care. And wash your hands. And wash your hands. I miss going outside.